Kikko and Wonderland Part 4. It turns out the mice footprints led straight up a hill and behind a bush. As Kikko got up closer to the bush, she started to hear familiar voices that she heard back at home. She moved some branches from the bush away to see the mice behind it. The mice were a few inches tall, had white fur, wearing goofy clothes with beanie hats and bow ties. One of the mice is short, with large bulbous head and pink eyes. The other one is tall, cockney teeth and blue eyes and a big red nose. "Hurry up with that last batch of it, my brother," the short mouse commanded the tall mouse. "Because soon or later, these little beauties right here will help us take over." "Brain? Pinky?" Kikko said before the short mouse could finish what he said. I knew it. The mice get startled a bit and dropped whatever they were making. Brain saw Kikko and started to approach her with a mad face. Don't you know you shouldn't snoop your nose into other people's business?" Brain said while pointing his finger at Kikko. "Why shouldn't I, Brain?" Kikko said. It's another one of your ridiculous schemes for world domination." "Brain?" the short mouse questioned. "You have me mistaken for another person, 'cause I never met you before. And my name is Tweedledee, and the happy-go-lucky sap is unfortunately my twin brother Tweedledum." "So you're fraternal twins?" Tweedledum responded. "No, we are twins that are born the same gender but don't look alike. Ah, Lord!" And Kikko looked back at Tweedledee and said, "I'm sorry, but to butt in on whatever you were working on, but how about a handshake and forgive each other?" She asked. Kikko stuck out her hand, and Tweedledee gave her a weird look on her face. "How do a handshake?" He asked. "Oh, I love that song!" Tweedledum clapped with joy. "How you do it, shake hands, shake hands, shake hands, how you do it, shake. Don't forget your manners." "Nerf!" He gets whacked on the head with a wrench by Tweedledee. "Don't ever sing that song again. Sing that song ever again." Tweedledee said, all annoyed. "Okay, so a handshake is out of the question," Kikko said as she pulls back her hand. "By the way, what is that stuff you are making?" "I'm not gonna tell you in a million years, miss," Tweedledee said, looking all posh. "It's our shrink and grow formula!" Tweedledum spilled the beans on the secret. Tweedledee pulled on one of Tweedledum's ears and said, "You brain-dead idiot! You just blew off my secret plan!" "Shrink and grow formula?" Kikko questioned as she started to snap at Tweedledee. "So it was you who's behind all these weird foods and drinks that make me shrink and grow. You can't selling people these eat me and drink me fiends and use them as your guinea pigs without telling them the truth that their sizes change once they're drink and eat that stuff. That is just cruel for someone like you." Tweedledee placed a piece of duct tape onto Kikko's mouth as she continues to rant. "I'm afraid you know too much, young lady," Tweedledee said. "Now, as of sure, I will not let you tell everyone about my formula or my plot to take over Wonderland." "Good luck with that," Kikko thought sarcastically. Kikko peeled the duct tape off of her mouth and said, "Fine, I will not tell anyone. Now try to act nicer. Try to act nicer and tell which way I should go to take me back home." And Tweedledee pointed out his finger behind him and said, "Go down straight the path, and once you get to the fork on the road, go to the left path." Kikko got all excited and shook both of the Tweedle's hands. "Thank you! I can't wait to get home and see my friends again!" And she started to run where Tweedledee told her to go. As Kikko disappeared from here, Tweedledum looked over to Tweedledee and said, "Where did you send to anyway, Tweedledee?" "To Toadgie Wood," Tweedledee answered. Tweedledum asked, "Toadgie Wood? But Tweedledee, Toadgie is where the Jabberwocky lives." He started to shiver. "Exactly," Tweedledee said. She won't be able to tell anyone if she managed to live past the Jabberwocky."